There we go. And good morning and welcome into Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Ashley Dobrzinski, Wally Lukaczynski, and Kale Zomer up in the WBEV studio with you this morning. Hometown Today is presented to you by our friends over at Professional Floor Covering. Professional Floor Covering is an Abbey Design Center. They are located at 713 Park Ave in Beaver Dam. They are locally owned, and Randy and his team are here to help you design the perfect space. They have over 1,000 samples of carpet, LVP, hardwood, tile, area rugs, and window finishings. But it's so much more than floors. They have a wide selection of kitchen and bathroom countertops, cabinets, tile, shower inserts, and more. And we got to talk about the countertops. They can do them in your kitchen or your bathroom. The material, color, and pattern of a countertop all play a major role in how a kitchen or bathroom model will turn out. They offer a large selection of quartz, granite, marble, and laminate countertops. They help you find the perfect countertop that fits with both your lifestyle and design. Go to proflr.com for all your flooring needs. And we are joined here today by Jerry Wendt and Marty McFarland from the American Legion Post 91 in Oconomowoc. How are you both today?
Real good. Thanks for having us.
Very good.
And before we jump into why you both are here, can you give us a little background about yourselves and your roles within the American Legion Post?
Sure. Like I said, my name's Jerry Wendt, and I've only been in the Legion about 7 years now. When I retired, a friend of mine got me in. He was after me for many years and finally got me in. And I was privileged to be the commander for 2 years, and then Marty took over.
Yep. I've only been in for about 4 years myself, so I came in a year after him. I was Air Force and Army, so I was a glutton for punishment, did basic training twice. Yeah,
No kidding.
And after service, I think I wished I would have joined the Legion, to be honest with you, because just everything that we do to help out veterans and the benefits that they help out with. So that was my main attraction for getting in. I was at a farmer's market, and they had a little booth, and this little guy with his back out like that comes up and he goes, "Hey," notice my hat. "Were you in the service?" "Yeah." "Come over here and sign this."
And that's how easy it was to get you involved.
I was like, okay, yeah. So he told me everything I'm telling you. Numbers equate into being able to help people more. The larger the numbers that we have at a post, the more money that we're able to gather in through donations, through dues. We're able to help out more people. So, but that was my main attraction, was to help out people, to give back to the service, because the service has given me so much.
And through your involvement throughout the years, what has been your favorite part of being a part of this?
Well, I think, like Marty said, it's helping the people, and we have about 420 members in our post right now, and some of them are just names on the roster. Our age range runs from 98 years old to 18 years old. Wow. So, some of the younger ones, they can't help because they're, busy with family and things like that. And some of the older ones, of course, wish they could help more. But it's always the camaraderie and the helping. We do a lot of service for veterans who need things like ramps to get into their houses, wheelchairs. We put a stair lift in a home for a veteran who's 96 and his wife is 97 just last week. And, his wife hadn't been upstairs in 6 months, and now she's able to ride up instead. And George rides up too. So, it's a good thing and it makes you just feel good when you do stuff like that.
Amen to that.
Yeah. Are you closer to the 98 or no?
No. 72.
Amen.
Yeah. All right. For me, like Jerry's saying, it's helping people out. It's giving back. Again, I used the educational benefits to the hilt, to where, I couldn't use it anymore for me and my family. So the military helped me be educated, helped my son and my daughter. And the medical benefits and everything, and just the work experience, the sense of loyalty, camaraderie. And you just feel at a certain time in your life, I think we all do, that, I've received a lot. It's time to start giving back a little. And as I'm getting more free time now that the kids aren't begging for money for college anymore. And so, I'm helping out at the Legion, and it's really fun working with people like Jerry. He's like Wyatt Earp with the membership list. It's like, so yeah, he's pretty quick with those. So no, I really do enjoy it. Again, it's the people. It's all about the people.
Well, we're going to have to step aside for a quick break, but when we come back, we're going to be talking about your flag project in downtown Ixonia. That'll be next here on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Come in from the cold and heat up with the soulful rock of Ben Mulwana and the Village. Part of the Huracan Phoenix Fire and Ice series, Mulwana brings a unique storytelling vibe to the stage, blending diverse inspirations into a sound that's both fresh and familiar. Experience an evening of songs about love, loss, and everything in between. It's happening February 7th at 7 p.m. at the state-of-the-art BDACT Fine Arts Center. Get your tickets now at bdact.org.
Hi, this is Sherry Sackett from the WBEV Morning Show, and I'm inviting you to join me for the trip of a lifetime. This October, we're heading to Ireland with Colette Tours and memory-making travel. But space is limited, so now is the time to reserve your spot. We'll explore the many shades of Ireland, from historic Dublin to kissing the Blarney Stone, standing atop the spectacular cliffs of Moher, and traveling the breathtaking Dingle Peninsula coastal route. We'll soak in the beauty of Killarney, enjoy a taste or two at a historic whiskey distillery, and even stay overnight in a medieval castle. Enjoy all of that and so many more memory-making opportunities. Best of all, Colette handles everything. Flights, hotels, meals, and unforgettable local experiences. Your only job? Have the time of your life. Availability is limited, so don't miss your chance to be part of this unforgettable journey. Book right now by calling Holly at 262-707-3342 or visit DailyDodge.com.
At Clearview, we ensure you that your stay is comfortable and personalized to meet your needs. Our experienced and compassionate staff will treat you like family, providing exceptional therapy, on-site doctors, and private rooms to make you feel at home. I'm Ashley Kuhn, Admissions Coordinator for Clearview. I'll personally meet with you to ensure a smooth transition. Give us a call today to schedule a tour at 920-386-3532. Clearview, where compassion is the heart of our exceptional care.
The retirement and going out of business sale is down to its final day at McKinstry's Home Furnishings. They're now offering 90% off list prices store-wide. Whatever's left on the floor has to move because once it's gone, McKinstry's will be closed for good. Shop this Saturday only from 9 a.m. until 4 p.m. Saturday is the final day. Thank you to the entire team at McKinstry's Home Furnishings for 167 years of incredible service and generosity to our area. Longevity is the hallmark of McKinstry's staff. President and store manager Rick Fiegel has been with the company for 59 years. Treasurer Secretary Sandy Dre has been there for 41. Office manager Linda has been with McKinstry's for 19 years, and setup and delivery manager Scott has worked there for 6 years.
Save big on everything for your next project when you shop at Menards. Whether you're a bird enthusiast or you simply enjoy the sights and sounds of nature, Enchanted Gardens Cardinal Mix Premium Bird Food Blend is a must-have year-round. Pick up a 20-pound bag. On sale now through February 8th. View our entire selection of wildlife products on Menards.com. Plus, check out our weekly flyer and find all of the great deals happening this week.
Save big money at Menards.
Is cabin fever setting in? Then it's time to break out and head to the market at Beaver Dam, where comfort food cures winter blues. Warm up with hearty homestyle meals. Angus Pride boneless beef chuck roast, slow cook it to perfection for just $7.99 a pound. Add awesome russet potatoes, 2 for $3, and dinner is done. Or fire up the skillet with Holstone Farms assorted bone-in pork chops, just $1.99 a pound. Our family shredded cheese is 3 for $5, perfect for casseroles or loaded potatoes. Soup season's in full swing. Campbell's chicken noodle or tomato soup, 4 for $5. Or go full comfort with Granny's homemade dumpling soup, just $4.99 a pound. For a sweet treat, Granny's Bakery Fresh Punchkis, 4 for just $4.99. Stock up on Campbell's SpaghettiOs, 4 for $5. And Bubbler 6-packs are $5.99. Shop with your Market app for more savings. Shake off that cabin fever and feel right at home at the Market at Beaver Dam.
Hi, this is Randy, owner of Professional Floor Covering, and you're listening to Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
And welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. We are joined here today by Jerry Wendt and Marty McFarland from the American Legion Post 91 in Oconomowoc. We touched briefly about it before the break last block. We got to talk about the flag project in downtown Ixonia. What inspired Post 91 to take this on?
Well, Ixonia Township has been flying American flags on all the patriotic holidays for several years. And the flags are at a point now and they have to be retired. They're faded very much and they're tattered. And the DPW put it in their budget for this year, but during the budget times, it had to be lined out because the town fathers wanted to do physical responsibility and didn't want the taxes going up that much in the township. We heard about it and we thought, hey, it would be a good project. So we're asking the residents, the businesses in the area to contribute. The flags themselves are going to be very good poly flags that are made in America. The poles we're going to replace also because the flags would wrap around the poles. And the poles that we found you have the pole and then you have a outer pole that the flag attaches to so it can spin if necessary in the wind. And then of course the mounts that are going to be put up are very strong, so no flag is going to be touching the ground if they get a storm or something like that. So the construction of everything is good, and we're hoping to get them all up for the first patriotic holiday. Well, I shouldn't say the first because that would be President's Day, which is just around the corner. But the first patriotic holiday of Memorial Day, which is coming up.
Awesome. And I'm a little new to learning about all of this. So is this normal for a branch or a post in Oconomowoc to kind of go out of, not reach, but farther away to do something like this in a different city?
Well, we have many members that live in Ixonia.
Okay.
So,
okay,
and it's just a neighboring community. It's probably 3-4 miles down the road from the city limits of Oconomowoc. So, but we do things anywhere if it's a good need. And the 4 pillars of the American Legion are Americanism, which this would fall into, and then children and youth, the national defense, and veteran support would be the other one. So we look for projects that fit into one of those 4 pillars, and this fits real nicely in it. We want the flags down Marietta Avenue and down North Street in Ixonia to be flying proudly for our 250th birthday of our great nation. So,
amen.
Semi-quincentennial.
Yeah, hey, nicely done.
And how many flags would you say you're looking for?
Well, there's about just short of 50 flags and poles and mounts that we have to buy. The cost of the project, we're looking to hopefully receive $5,000. So we're looking for, like I said, businesses, and there'll be collection points set up at our sponsor, which is Ixonia State Bank. So we have a collection jug there so people can drop off dollars, checks, or change into the collection jug. They also can send a check to our post, which is Post 91, 130 West Wisconsin Avenue in Oconomowoc, and the zip is 53066. They can also donate by going on our website, which is Boston.
Post91 Oconomowoc.org.
Post91 Oconomowoc.org.
Yes.
Easy enough.
I can do that.
And then there's a button to push there for donations, and there's a Venmo account there, and it tells you how to donate through Venmo.
All right, they got Venmo too. See, they even got Venmo before I was getting close to it. So this is better news.
I thought you were going to say before even I got Venmo, and I was like,
I thought
Wally.
it was close. We were in a close race there, gentlemen.
Can you talk a little bit about how Ixonia State Bank has helped you throughout this project?
Well, they were very helpful in, of course, monetary. They donated to us was used for postage and envelopes, and then also by allowing us to put the water jug in their lobby for their patrons to drop money in. So the Ixonia State Bank has been a real super friend to the Post 91 over the years.
Awesome. And you can go there, drop off some monetary donation in the not water jug.
No, it is.
Yeah, the water jug. Water jug.
It's
I was
a
like,
water
wait.
jug, yeah.
Okay. Awesome. That's funny. And by Memorial Day, you're hoping to have all of these up, correct?
Yes. The flags have to be mounted on the Wisconsin Electric or Webco now. We Energies, I should say, poles. So they have to be involved, because we can't just, start screwing stuff to their poles. And the DPW puts the flags up once the mounts are in. But yes, and then we have to order them. It's two different vendors, a flag company and then the pole and the mount company. So we have to get everything to work together. But yes, we're hoping that by Memorial Day, we'll have them up flying, and then they'll be flying for the 4th of July, Veterans Day, and all the other patriotic holidays throughout the year.
So to be able to do all these cool things that you guys are able to accomplish throughout a year, you need members. So I know that you guys are looking for new members. You always are. How do people go about applying and trying to be a part of this post?
On
okay. Well, what point?
the website.
They both just pointed at each other for the people at home.
Well, we didn't want to step on any toes. It's kind of like the person that stutters at the door. You first.
Yep.
Okay, so post91.org. Go to the website. You can sign up online. You can go to any of the Legion sites for your area, and you can sign up. Of course, I would recommend Post 91, but yeah, just me. Just because of the reach and everything we do, we're really an active post. Posts that aren't so active, we do work with them too. So sometimes our members are almost interchangeable in an odd way. But we also, if you go to the website, there'll be a membership section, and then there's a form you can fill out, and it'll get you signed up. And, a lot of the benefits that you get that by joining the Legion is that we help you with any kind of disability for the VA. We help you navigate the VA, which is a nightmare.
Yeah.
And the phone has way too many options. And so then housing benefits and educational benefits. And so that's what we're really about is making sure that veterans keep these benefits that we really earned over since World War I. And we've been fighting for that since 1919.
And then, of course, any of the members in our post, I encourage them to carry a little membership card so we can, we can talk that way. If I see a military hat or military license plates on the car, I'll try to talk to the person and see if we can get them to join. So it's really a family organization. The Legion is a Legion family. And we have the Sons of the American Legion, so if a person wasn't a veteran, but your father, grandfather, grandmother, or grandmother was a veteran, they can join the Sons of the American Legion. The American Legion Auxiliary is for spouses of veterans, so a man or a woman can join the auxiliary, and all three of our organizations work together to promote our projects. So
you have a place for everybody.
I was going to say, that's phenomenal.
there you go.
Do you have a family member?
I don't know if I do.
My brother was a Marine,
right.
so I was going to say, be careful here.
We'll see you at break.
I was going to say, I've been getting a college football recruiting feel from Jerry over here. You're going to be walking into my door like to the parents, Come on, join the Legion here. Sons
He'll
of the
follow you
Legion.
everywhere except for the bathroom.
Hey, I don't. That's good probably for everybody. But
He's determined.
before I let you take the last question, I was just curious too, because I know this is a really large post what you guys have. Your 7th largest, I believe you said, in the state of Wisconsin. Yep. Is it then like spread out where you have multiple things that you guys are doing at once or projects you're working for, or is it like full bore on one and then you move to the next?
Absolutely no. We do many projects for veteran support. I was telling you during the break that we put up a chairlift for a 94-year-old man and his wife who was 95 just last week. We put up ramps for handicapped. One of our members who has to have a walker, his wife unfortunately had to lose a leg, and we put up a ramp for them. We have many things like that. Children and youth going, the oratorical contest, which is Marty, why don't you talk on that? You know that one the best.
Yeah, the oratorical contest is personally one of my favorite ones, just because you get to work with these young people and they are very driven naturally. It's just you get to see the amount of work and the intensity. They're very well spoken, and what it is that there's different levels. There's the post, county, district, and it works its way on up. The students can earn money as they go and scholarships. So if you go to national, I think it's $25,000 or something like that. But you can earn some pretty good money. We have a student right now, Stephen Bott. He's coming up, and he won the post level in the county, and he's going to district in February 7th. And what they have to do is give a speech on, there's 4 topics on the Constitution, and they can pick one of those 4. And then the second speech is a random one on the Constitution.
Wow.
Yeah, and that was pretty tough.
Put your feet to the fire on that one.
Oh, man. Yeah. But it's a lot of fun. It really is. And some of these kids are just crazy smart.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. Well, we only have about a minute or so left here. So can you just give us the quick rundown of the Flag Project and where people can donate?
Sure. Post 91 is a 501c3, so any donation is tax deductible. There's 3 ways you can donate. The first one is at Exonia State Bank, who is our sponsor. We have a collection jug there, so you can drop a check, folding money or change into the jug. You can send a check to Post 91 at 130 West Wisconsin Avenue, Oconomowoc, Wisconsin, 53066. And you can also send it to our post
Venmo?
Yeah.
At post91.org.
Post91.org. There's a button for a donation, and if you hit that button, it'll take you to a site that gives you our Venmo codes and the Venmo QR code. So please donate. We're really hoping to be able to get this project up and running in time for the Memorial Day event.
Awesome. Thank you both for being here so much. It has been a great 30 minutes talking with you.
Thank you, and God bless America.
Yes.
Amen.
And we're going to step aside for a quick break. I don't know what Kayla has prepared for us today either, but that's next here on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
ABC News, I'm Sherry Preston. The death penalty has been taken off the table for Luigi Mangione, the man charged with gunning down United Healthcare CEO Brian Thompson. A judge in New York making that ruling today. The federal government possibly on track for a partial government shutdown.
Just hours until that midnight deadline, and there is a deal between Senate Democrats and President Trump to keep the government open, but it's hitting last-minute snags. Some of the government has already been funded, but this deal allows for a vote on the remaining 5 must-pass bills covering things like the CDC, Head Start programs, paychecks for U.S. troops, and the list goes on. Legislation funding the Department of Homeland Security, though, would be stripped out of this package.
ABC's Jay O'Brien at the Capitol. Former CNN anchor Don Lemon under arrest in Los Angeles, connected to an event in Minneapolis where protesters went into a church where an ICE official served as a pastor. Lemon said it was documenting it. The feds say he and others interfered with freedom of religion. This is ABC News.
Keep your feet kicked up, sit back, and hang with us at 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge from the Slumberland Furniture Studio.
Now this news update on Wisconsin Radio Network. I'm Ted Allen. Wisconsin may get updated standards for PFAS in drinking water. The standards set levels near zero for two of the most pervasive PFAS compounds. The updated standards will now go before the Wisconsin legislature and Governor Tony Evers for approval. A big data center project proposed for Dane County has been officially scrapped. Wednesday, QTS announced that now is not the right time for the project to move forward in the DeForest area. Earlier in the week, the DeForest Village Board said the proposal was not feasible. And last weekend's death of Green Bay native Alex Preddy in Minneapolis has Wisconsin's U.S. senators at odds with a shutdown looming. Democrat Tammy Baldwin says she won't support funding for the Department of Homeland Security without clear accountability, while Republican Ron Johnson says he'll oppose any effort to defund DHS. Tad Allen, Wisconsin Radio Network News.
It's all he ever talked about, all he wanted to do. When he wasn't out somewhere gambling, he was doing it here at home, on his phone, his computer, until that call to the Problem Gambling Helpline.
He kept calling in, just didn't seem like himself. Now, he's one of the best workers I've got.
He was missing my games, my school stuff. Not anymore. I've got my dad back.
It's like he disappeared. He's my best friend. But he never had time for me anymore until he called the free Problem Gambling Helpline.
They call it the invisible addiction, but everyone can see it. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, help and hope are just a call, text, or click away. Call the Problem Gambling Helpline at 1-800-GAMBLE-5, text 850-888-HOPE, or visit wi-problemgamblers.org. Gamble responsibly, and everyone's a winner. A message brought to you by the Wisconsin Lottery.
In sports, the Beaver Dam boys basketball team took a 2-game lead in the Badger Large with a 70-43 whitewash of second-place Waunakee last night. EJ Salatel led the way with 29. Beaver Dam girls hockey team, a hard-luck loss to Cap City in overtime at the Family Center. They rallied from 2 goals down in the third period to force the OT, but Miley Gross at 7:49 of the OT had the game winner. Beaver Dam will host Lakeshore tomorrow, 3 o'clock on Daily Dodge TV. Beaver Dam girls basketball team goes to Oregon tonight on Daily Dodge TV at 7. Beaver Dam wrestling team hosts DeForest at 7. That's also on DDTV. You can see all of last night's high school scores on the sports tab at dailydodge.com. Bucks fell to the Wizards 199 in D.C. on Thursday night. They will head to Boston on Sunday. We have got Badger men's hockey tonight, 6:30 the broadcast time at Minnesota on 1430 ESPN Beaver Dam. That's your Daily Dodge Sports Center. I'm Wade Bates on 95.3 WBEV.
Check out the Dodge County's Most Wanted page on DailyDodge.com. Presented by Newberger, Griggs, Sweet and Froley.
A mix of clouds and sun today with daytime highs approaching 13. North winds 8 to 15 miles per hour. Mainly cloudy skies. Tonight, slight chance of snow showers 4 above. Highs around 20. Tomorrow, lots of sunshine. A dusting of snow tonight with another dusting Sunday night. I'm meteorologist Jennifer Wojcicki on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. Right now, 5 above.
This is the WBEV Morning Show.
Sherry, have you heard from Larry yet today?
No. Should I be concerned?
Well, sometimes people run their households like a business, they say, and it says you can lay off your significant other now to save money for the holiday. This is legit.
Right.
And then about February 20th, hey, Gladys, I miss you. I think let's give it a try again. Let's make it work.
Weekday mornings from 6 to 9 on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
So many great things come from summer in Wisconsin. Sunshine, fairways, and a chance to make a real difference. Join Good Karma Brands on Friday, June 5th for the Good Karma Brands John Moser Children's Radiothon for the Kids Golf Outing at Beaver Dam Country Club. A day where every swing supports kids who need it most. Check-in begins at 8 a.m. with a shotgun start at 9 a.m. Grab your foursome for just $350, including 2 carts and lunch for 4. After your round, stick around for food, snacks, raffles, scratch-offs, and plenty of chances to win big, including 50-50 raffles, where $10 gets you 10 tickets. Not a golfer? No problem. Whole sponsorships are available and make a huge impact. The deadline to register is May 15th. Get all the details and sign up now at DailyDodge.com. Every dollar raised benefits the 2026 Good Karma Brands John Moser Children's Radiothon. Because this day isn't just about golf, it's for the kids.
Hey, it's Randy from Professional Floor Covering, bringing together friends and neighbors on Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
And welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge. And we got Kale on screen. Kale, how are we today?
I'm doing phenomenal. It's a Friday. May not be, having exciting next few days as Wally is, which we'll
Is anybody?
Which we'll get to in a little bit. But I'm doing great for a Friday. And you guys know, 1 week from today, big thing happening 1 week from today. It's the opening ceremony of the 2026 Winter Olympics. Do you guys remember where they are this year?
Milan,
Italy. Yeah. So next Friday.
It was a Daily Dozen question.
Next Friday kicks off the Olympics, and there was a new poll out that surveyed 9,000 Americans about their watching habits or how excited they are to watch the Olympics this year. Now, are either of you guys planning on watching some Olympic coverage?
Yeah, but I'm more of a ice skating, figure skating type of watcher. I don't know. I'm not really into like the bobsledding or snowboarding school.
There's 2 events.
Okay, what's the 2 events?
You got to watch hockey. Best sport in the world.
Okay.
And you got to watch curling. Curling.
Well, you have
to. Fun.
Well, you have to support our Madison teammate.
That's true.
Matt Hamilton.
Gold medalist.
Yeah, I know. So
That's
is that if you had to pick one, like somebody's like, you get one Winter Olympic sport and you have to sit down for 8 hours and watch it.
Hockey. It's not even a
figure skating.
Figure skating. It's that. See, this is a tough one for me because there's a number of ones for the Summer Olympics. I'm kind of like, I like the gymnastics. I like the swimming. And then the rest is kind of winter. Like I like all of them. I love watching the snowboarding. I love watching the skiing. I didn't used to, but the older I get, the more I find myself enjoying watching figure skating. I do really enjoy snowboarding because it always reminds me of playing 1080. Either of you guys remember that game on the Nintendo 64, the snowboarding game?
No, it was more of the Tony Hawk's X-Skater game.
I had that one too. So I love that. But I think if I had to pick one, and this is probably just the millennial in me looking back at my favorite movie of the 90s, I think I would have to pick bobsledding.
Bobsledding's good. Cool Running's great.
Cool Running's right, like one of the greatest movies of the 90s. And here's the thing about bobsledding and watching it on TV specifically is, to me, it's one of it's like the most fast-paced Olympic winter sport to watch because you think about just the camera work when you're watching the bobsled race. You're watching figure skating. There's probably 6 or 7 different angles that they just smoothly transition from one to the next. Same thing for skiing, and they'll be on for a while. Bobsledding, it's like hits this camera, zoom, next camera, zoom, next camera. It's constant. I can't imagine how many cameras.
How many cameras did you say there were, Kale?
What?
No, how many cameras did you say there were earlier?
For figure skating?
Or no, for bobsledding.
Not 5 or 6 or 8.
No, we heard you before. We heard you before. There it is.
Real funny, you two. Real funny. Well, as far as if Americans are excited to watch this year's Winter Olympics, apparently not too much. The survey showed that only 7% of people plan to tune in every single day. Just 17% say they'll watch when they can. The majority, 33%, say they'll probably watch a few events, while another 30% say they're not planning on watching any of them. Obviously, men are more likely than women to want to watch them, and older folks were more likely to say that they're going to watch it every day. Makes sense because they're going to be on in the middle of the day a lot, and so if you're retired, you got more time to do that. And as far as the opening ceremonies next Friday, about 18% of them say they'll watch it live. That's going to be, by the way, that'll be 1 o'clock in the afternoon our time next Friday. 12% say they'll watch it back, and then about 8% say they're just going to watch for clips of it on social media. So you guys going to watch much of the Olympic coverage?
Oh, you better believe when the Stars and Stripes are playing on that ice, I'm going to be for hockey. I'm saying for hockey.
Okay.
I'm not going to be the guy that's watching let me walk with my skis for an hour let me lay down on my stomach, shoot my gun.
The
and walk
biathlon.
again.
It's one of the most intriguing Winter Olympic sports there is.
It feels like to me like it's when you're like 8 years old and you're outside and your parents were like, you're not allowed to come back in until lunchtime or dinner time. We have to create a game. That's what happened. The Olympic guys were like, what do? We have to be outside in the cold. I don't know. Walk a little bit and shoot a gun.
That was totally a group of husbands being kicked out of the house by their wives during Christmas break. Like, I don't know. Well, let's go walk around and then shoot stuff. And they're like, you guys, we should make this an Olympic sport.
Like, I'm not kidding. Ashley looked at me like I'm kidding and making this up. This is a sport, Kale. Is it not?
What sport?
Yes, yeah. It's the biathlon. You cross country ski. And then along your route, there are stops where you're carrying a rifle on your back, and then there are stops along the route where you have to get laid. It's like out in the woods, and you lay down at the edge of the path, and you have I think there's 3 targets at each one you have to shoot, and I don't remember how many stops there are during the biathlon, but I find it fascinating.
I'm pretty sure you both are making this up.
I promise you
I'm
have to
pulling up
look
the video.
this up after the show. It is real.
During the break, I'm showing her a video, Kale.
So here's, as I was thinking about all these the biathlon and these crazy Olympic winter sports, it got me to thinking. I think there's some things out there that could become an Olympic sport in general. Some are going to be winter, some are going to be summer. So I've got 10 of them, 10 things that I think could become Olympic sports. You ready for this?
Yeah.
Number 10, you tell me if you agree. Untangling Christmas lights. First to untangle wins.
I did a great thing this year where I rotated the tree and the lights came off, so I think I have a shot to win this time.
I have never seen 2 people struggle with the tree so much than Charlie and Wally.
She's taking strays now. She doesn't like that Charlie's in the comments on Hometown.
No, I'm sorry.
She's taking strays.
Kale, did you see them put up garland?
This is
Charlie
unbelievable.
did the top, and it was like, not good. And then Wally did the bottom, and it was even worse. The tree.
I was trying to give those like droops.
He had
in
like
it,
the
draping
hoops,
it.
and then Charlie had just like it was like straight and was like wrapped. It looked fine.
We didn't have a chance to communicate to each other the game plan. Had we done that, it would have looked better. But she's just taking stray shots.
And then they're taking it down, and I just look over, and Wally has like the tree in his arms, and he's just rotating it.
Did it work?
It worked. So I guess Wally would get a gold medal in Olympic, untangling.
I needed video of this. See, it's clearly challenging enough to be an Olympic sport. How about this one? Carrying as many grocery bags as possible in one trip.
Yeah.
That should be. I think that people who are like, this is 2 trips, you're out of your mind.
Yeah, exactly.
I'll have 7 bags on one arm, 7 on the other, and I'll just be running up the stairs.
The little lines in your arm?
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have seen, but they make so you guys know what the carabiner clips are, right? Like the loop clips that,
yes.
That open like that. They make giant ones with like a padded handle, so you can put all your grocery bags on and do the one tripper. You get 2 of those bad boys, you're like, you could bring in groceries for an army in one trip with 2 of those bad boys. So there you go. How about that could be an Olympic sport? Grilling, Olympic sport. I'm just saying. Listen, barbecue competitions are a big deal. I think they've given themselves enough credit that they should be an Olympic sport.
I want it to be extreme grilling, though. They have to stand out in negative 50-degree weather.
Yes.
That's smart. I agree with Wally.
It would be like a combo of that and like you work in like a little of this Chopped or Gordon Ramsay type stuff. People yelling at you, like kids getting in the way. You have to be careful for flare-ups. I'm telling you, it could be an Olympic sport. How about assembling furniture?
I suck at it.
Furniture assembly, first person to assemble wins. However, you get point deductions for any leftover pieces or any emotional breakdowns.
Oh, I'd be so in trouble in that one.
I had new bedside tables delivered on last Monday, and it took me 3 hours to put it together.
Yeah, fair enough. That's
Just
usually
one,
what
and
happens.
I had
It's
2
like
of them.
boxes goes together in 30 minutes. Me 5 hours later having it. Like, what is this?
Yeah.
Speed texting could be an Olympic sport.
Yeah.
I could see that, right? How about this one? I mean, this might actually be so difficult, it's maybe too complicated to be an Olympic sport. Folding a fitted sheet.
Yeah, there's no way to do it.
You don't fold it. You can't fold it.
How do you do that? I don't know. This one is definitely a winter Olympic sport, although us Wisconsinites would have the upper hand. Snow shoveling. Give everybody a 20 by 20 concrete pad with 10 inches of snow and see who finishes first.
Go ahead.
I talked about carrying all the grocery bags being an Olympic sport. How about packing the grocery bag being an Olympic sport? I don't know if you guys know this. There is a legit massive national competition for bagging groceries every year. Are you aware of this?
You got to go heavy down. Heavy down.
Heavy on the bottom. Yeah, they time it. They give everybody the same, and then there's like different rules about, the judges go out. You put the grapes under the frozen pizza. That's a no-go. That's a point deduction. So I mean, there's already a national championship for that. So why not make it an Olympic sport? Two more for you. One of them, parallel parking.
I can't park.
I was gonna say, who wouldn't be competing?
Timed event. There's cones around it to make the outline of the perfect path. For every cone you knock over, you deduct a point, or you add a second to your time. And then you take measurements between the cars on each end, and you subtract the smallest from the biggest, and the leftover is you add that many seconds to your time. And if you touch either other car, you're disqualified.
When you took your driver's test, like,
I literally got a perfect score. 1980.
Did you have to parallel park?
Yes, and then we had the maneuverability.
Oh, yeah. Well, you were driving stick probably. Right?
I am so done with you.
I got really lucky. I did have to parallel park when I took my driver's test, but I got a really, really nice tester, and they let me do it on an empty street with no other cars. So, like, it really wasn't. They're just like, pretend there's a car there. Yep, good enough. So to this day, I still can't parallel park without hitting another car. Okay, finally, the last one that I think, and I feel very strongly about this to the point that I actually created an online petition for this to become an Olympic sport a few years ago. Lawn mowing. It is time to make mowing lawn an Olympic sport.
I'm with you on that one, my man.
Never mowed a lawn in my life.
Yeah, well, you wouldn't be able to compete, I guess, huh?
Well, she can't compete anyway. She's been lashing out all block here. This is unbelievable.
All right, but I know we've got to take a break. Before we get to that, just a reminder again, yesterday we were talking Cabin Fever Fest is coming up tomorrow here in Beaver Dam. Lots of stuff going on. Make sure you check out the Beaver Dam Recreation Department's Facebook page. They got the whole list there. I'll highlight Cookies with an Angel, which is going to be happening out at Crystal Lake Park tomorrow from 10 a.m. until 2 p.m. Noel's Angel Walk. Our friends over there have teamed up with Little Sisters Cookies, and from 10 until 2, they're going to be selling fresh-baked chocolate chip cookies and fresh-baked s'mores cookies, and a portion of the proceeds are going to be donated to the Noel's Angel Walk and the Good Comer Brands John Moser Children's Radiothon, and we've got the info on that over on the Radiothon Facebook page. And before we go to break, speaking of Cabin Fever Fest, we mentioned yesterday that the American Legion Auxiliary 146 is going to be serving up lunch over at the Watermark from 10 to 2. They've got Sloppy Joes, hot dogs, chili cheese dogs, chips, soda, all that stuff. And right now, as we go to break, caller number 4 at 885-4446, 885-4446, going to win a gift certificate good for one free Sloppy Joe hot dog, chili cheese dog, or Polish sausage with a bag of chips and a soda. So be caller number 4 during the break. Ashley, send us out.
All right, when we come back, we'll be talking about what's going on tonight in the BD community. That's next year on Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Energy does more than power homes and businesses. It powers progress. Whether it's supporting new businesses coming to town or helping existing ones expand, our efforts create jobs and improve the places we all call home. At Alliant Energy, we're not just meeting today's energy needs, we're building a stronger energy future for all. It's reliable, it's resilient, and it's built for Wisconsin's future. Visit AlliantEnergy.com/community growth to learn more.
Is cabin fever setting in? Then it's time to break out and head to the market at Beaver Dam, where comfort food cures winter blues. Warm up with hearty homestyle meals. Angus Pride boneless beef chuck roast, slow cook it to perfection for just $7.99 a pound. Add Awesome russet potatoes, 2 for $3, and dinner is done. Or fire up the skillet with Holstone Farms assorted bone-in pork chops, just $1.99 a pound. Our family shredded cheese is 3 for $5, perfect for casseroles or loaded potatoes. Soup season's in full swing. Campbell's Chicken Noodle or Tomato Soup, 4 for $5. Or go full comfort with Granny's Homemade Dumpling Soup, just $4.99 a pound. For a sweet treat, Granny's Bakery Fresh Punchkis, 4 for just $4.99. Stock up on Campbell's SpaghettiOs, 4 for $5. And Bubbler 6-packs are $5.99. Shop with your Market app for more savings. Shake off that cabin fever and feel right at home at the Market at Beaver Dam.
Long day? Skip the stress of cooking. Try a quick trip take-home meal. Choose from home-style favorites like chicken fettuccine alfredo, spaghetti and meatballs, or creamy mac and cheese. Or dig into comfort classics like beef stroganoff casserole and home-style meatloaf. Avoid the same old question, what's for dinner? Quick Trip's take-home meals taste like home without the hassle. Freshly made, ready to heat, and packed with flavor. Perfect for busy nights. Dinner solved. Happiness served. Only at Quick Trip.
Are you aware of who's making your healthcare decisions? Hi, this is Dr. Adam Forster with Columbus Family Dental. Healthcare is a very personal thing that requires careful thought and planning. These choices should be made by you and your doctor, not an administrator or an insurance company. At Columbus Family Dental, we're a local, doctor-owned clinic, which allows us to put your health and well-being first. Call us today at 623-5559 to schedule a free, no-pressure consultation to see if we're the right fit for you.
Come in from the cold and heat up with the soulful rock of Ben Mulwana and the Village. Part of the Horicon Phoenix Fire and Ice series, Mulwana brings a unique storytelling vibe to the stage, blending diverse inspirations into a sound that's both fresh and familiar. Experience an evening of songs about love, loss, and everything in between. It's happening February 7th at 7 p.m. at the state-of-the-art BDACT Fine Arts Center. Get your tickets now at bdact.org.
Hi, it's Randy from Professional Floor Covering, bringing you Hometown Today on your hometown station, 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
And welcome back to Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV as we're all head bobbing to some Bruce Springsteen here. Gail, how are we?
Oh, doing great. And before we've just got a minute or two here before we got to wrap things up. But I know, Wally, we've got some high school basketball coming your way tonight.
Yes, we do. Later tonight, the Beaver Dam girls basketball team, is at Oregon on Daily Dodge TV at 7 o'clock. There's also wrestling tonight, a Daily Dodge doubleheader. That's also at 7 o'clock. That is home against DeForest. And then tomorrow, the Lakeshore Lightning come to town as the BD girls hockey team looks to bounce back after that tough loss last night. You can find that at 2:45 on Daily Dodge TV.
Fantastic. Looking forward to it. And, Wally, we got to wish you bon voyage because, about this time Monday morning, you're going to be getting out there and getting that base tan going.
Yeah, it's going to be fantastic, even though some people here are rooting for rain. 12% is the highest out there odds. Just want that on the record.
Rooting for rain every day, Kale, every day.
Listen, I apologize for calling you out, but I'm not going to apologize for putting you on the spot. How much have you started packing yet?
I will not pack until about 2.5 hours before we leave.
Now while you're there, I know there's some world-class golfing. You and Charlie gonna get out there, maybe take a few practice swings so you can get ready for the kids golf outing.
You better believe it. That's what I'm playing for.
He's gonna need more than just a few.
Well, he's going to probably need a few. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, exactly. Well, hopefully you guys get some practice swings in because before you know it, the For the Kids golf outing going to be here. I know it's kind of hard to think about golf right now with how cold it's been, but that's going to be coming up Friday, June 5th at Beaver Dam Country Club. It's a little ways off, but right now is a really great time to get your team together, get your registration in and all that good stuff. Going to be a really fun time. It's $350 per foursome, and that includes 2 carts and lunches for each golfer. So going to be a really great time out there, so everybody should definitely put that on their calendar.
For sure. Anything else?
That's going to do it for me.
Awesome. Well, we will be back here same time, same place on Monday, but without Walter here as he's in sun shining, hopefully raining, Mexico. But we'll see you on Monday. This has been Hometown Today on 95.3 WBEV, powered by Daily Dodge.
Save big on everything for your next project now at Minnesota.